YouTube, sneaker world, what's the word? God, so we back in the building, man. Much love, major shout out to everybody that's been rocking with the channel, hitting the like button, subbing up, giving feedback in the comments. Man, I can't tell y'all enough how much I appreciate y'all, man. If it's your first time on the channel, I'm bringing you content strictly for the sneaker lovers like myself. Whether it's a new release or something that dropped but it's still some heat, I'm bringing you content strictly for the coaching, man. So this is gonna be a special review right here. My very first Air Max 95 in my collection. I used to rock with the 90s real heavy back in the day. You know, as crazy as it sounds, I bought hundreds of pairs of shoes over the last decade, and not one of them has been an Air Max 95. I'm kind of ashamed to say, you know, being a part of the sneaker community and all, but hey, better late than never. I copped these from DTLR, Nike sportswear box, Nike swoosh on the lid, all orange box, production tag right there. We got the Air Max 95 Big Bubble. Colorway is Photon Dust and Sapphire. Now, one thing that stood out to me about this colorway is so clean, man. It's so clean. We're going to take them out and look at them. White tissue paper, YCM sticker right there. Also, we got a quality sticker right here in the lid. That's the box. And this is the 2026 Air Max 95 Big Bubble in that Photon Dust colorway, better known as the pencil point. Honestly, the video isn't doing this sneaker any justice. Like, unless you see the sneaker in your hand, this is a very solid colorway. Shout out to Sergio Lozano. The whole design of this sneaker is absolutely insane. And it's a mixture between human anatomy and nature erosion. Before we actually look at the shoe, you see looking down on the eyelets, these lines right here are supposed to resemble rib cages coming from the eyelets down, starting at the back heel. You see that Nike Air with the 3M reflective material, which also comes down the tongue. But coming down the back heel of the shoe onto the outsole of the shoe right here, which is supposed to be the spinal cord of the body. And these crazy overlay side panels is supposed to mimic muscle fibers. This is the Photon Dust and Sapphire colorway. So the Big Bubble basically recreates the 95 original silhouette that featured a much smaller air unit. We got a breathable mesh upper. It really has more of a felt feel to it as opposed to like suede or nubuck. But this sneaker is so crazy, man. And this is just a classic shoe from the 90s. I mentioned this in several videos. The 1990s was the peak of sneaker designs for me, as far as creativity, as far as materials, as far as technology. The 1990s was the peak. Everything we got after that has kind of tried to live up to the 90s, but nothing is ever going to top the 90s, in my opinion. I came up seeing a lot of dope sneakers, man, that some we probably will never see again. You never know. But just the golden era of Nike, man. Again, shout out to Sergio Lozano. He took over the Air Max project once Tinker Hatfield moved on to other projects, more so the Air Jordan line. Another fun fact about the sneaker, this was the first Nike sneaker to feature an all-black midsole. Got that infamous Air Max tagging, swoosh right here on the lateral ankle. Got an all-white sock liner, black Nike Air, white insole on the inside. Looking at that outsole, we got waffle style traction, also flex grooves for natural movement. Very, very dope outsole. This is one thing that really sold me too. The color inside of the air unit, so fire. I love that gradient effect coming up the side of the sneaker. It really gives this sneaker a unique look. This also is the first Nike sneaker with a visible air unit on the forefoot of the sneaker. So a lot of history with the sneaker, man. This is my first Air Max 95 in the collection. I wanted to get a review out as quickly as possible because I'm taking these straight to the feet, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be rocking these real soon. Very, very soft bubble down there. Now, originally the design didn't include a Nike swoosh on the upper, but the swoosh ended up getting added to the final design of the sneaker. Getting that black Nike Air So fire, man. I mean, just look at this, man. Look at this. So dope, man. So dope. I will be picking up a lot more of the Air Max 95s. Without a doubt, I'm paying resale for them neons. I'm at a point where I'm against paying resale, but certain sneakers, you got to do it. And the Air Max 90 Big Bubble Neon is one of them. I've been eyeing these for a while. Seeing this colorway, I need more. I had to size up. I went a whole size up. You're never gonna really find a 13 and a half. So I went a whole size up. I tried a 13 on, and I actually would have had a pair of neons. I tried the 13 on and they were too tight. And as bad as I like the shoe, I like comfort more. So I wasn't gonna put myself through that, buy the shoe and it's too tight and uncomfortable to wear. I'm very pleased with this colorway. Very, very pleased. And I've been looking online. It's probably like 4 videos reviewing this colorway. So these are still sitting, man, readily available. I copped these from DTLR. So you should be able to get a pair if you want to do so. This is the Air Max 95 Big Bubble in that Photon Dust colorway. But the sneaker streets is calling it the pencil point. But yeah, man, jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. That's all I got on these beautiful sneakers. Jesus is love. He is the way. He is the truth. He is the life. And I'm praying for everybody that's caught in the middle of this war going on right now. Especially the people overseas, man. I'm praying for them. You know, they're regular human beings like we are. But that's all I got. I'm God's Soul, signing out. Till next time, peace.